organisadong samahan ng mga maralita o mga homeowners associations upang pagtibayin ang kanilang pagkakaisa tungo sa isang mas maunlad na pamayanan. Naniniwala ang SHFC na ang tagumpay ng programang pabahay ay nakasalalay sa pagtutulungan ng bawat isa.
Ang SHFC ay matatagpuan 12 lokasyon sa buong Kapuluan, sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Kami po ay nakatakda ring magbukas ng opisina sa mga sumusunod na lugar para mas marami pa kaming maserbisyohan. Calapan, Lucena, Bohol, Butuan.
Kami ang SHFC!
Kaagapay ng komunidad sa maginhawang pamumuhay.
Masayang pagbati sa ating mga kaagapay, masayang pagbati mga ka-SHFC, at masayang pagbati sa mga kababayan natin sa mga taga LGU-Jones, Isabela. My name is Arian Rojas of the Partner Relations Division of Social Housing Finance Corporation. Maganda pong umaga sa ating lahat. Another opportunity of building strong partnership has come. Today, we will build another bridge that connects SHFC to the north. And no pandemic, no distance, and no challenges will stop us from achieving our mission. We are so grateful for this opportunity that will soon change the lives of the homeless and underprivileged in the communities of Jones, Isabela. But before we begin, may I call in Pastor Roberto Panaga, member of Jones Homeowners Association, to lead us with an opening prayer, and afterwards, please stay still as the Jones Rural School Teachers Choir sing the Philippine National Anthem, followed by the singing of the LGU-Jones hymn.
Wala pang tatanan. At sa oras na ito, Lord, ay ilalagay ko ang lahat ng mga government agencies para makuha ang ating pinasasalamatan ka natin Ama at nawa sa aming programa ngayong umaga. Pinupuri ka namin, pinasasalamatan ka namin na maging maayos, mapayapa. At kayo po kayo ng Diyos at nagbigay sa amin ng kalamang kung ano pa ang mag-uusapan. Muli Lord, patuloy yung pagbigyan ng kalakasan at mahabang buhay pa ang aming mga leaders, especially sa inyo, para magkaroon pa ng marami pang mga projects na pwedeng matulong sa aming país. Salamat po Lord, pinupuri ka namin, ito, guys, na pangirinan, at ang mga ito ay dahil sa inyo. Dinadalangin namin dito, in your precious name, in Jesus' name. Amen.
For freedom and for truth, first shining rivers clear, with fish and mountains touched with breeze. Her fertile fields abound, with hills our blessings for our need. Blessed Isabela, gracious Lord, and keep her in your fold. In unison we all proclaim her providence shall be. Blessed Isabela, gracious Lord, and keep her in your fold. In unison we all proclaim her providence shall be. Jones and every love so dear, listen word that veils and heals. Receives to you a song of praise that parades our mountains and plains. Builders of joys we're proud to be, whether near or far you will see the best in us, the offer, the testament, the honor be. Jones of wealth and glory, Jones of the valley, your blessed birthplace, rivers hills are road, waters proud of Christians for the mountains, with grateful hearts and joyful feet. Sisters and daughters of Jones are we. Service through our watchword in our race, we will honor thee. Builders of Jones we're proud to be, whether near or far you will see the best in us, we offer thee, testament, we honor thee, testament, we love thee.
Sige, ma'am.
Maraming pong salamat sa lahat ng nag-participate. Maraming pong salamat, Mr. Panaga, for that very inspiring prayer. I am honored to be part of this momentous event, as this is the beginning of making the dreams of the communities in Jones, Isabela come true. This partnership will soon change the lives, and this will also fulfill SHFC's dream and mission of uplifting and empowering the lives of the homeless and underprivileged. But before we begin, I would like to acknowledge the presence of my colleagues who are present today in this ceremony. Ms. Jennifer Escal, Manager of the Partner Relations Division, Mr. Jones Thomas, Vice President for North Luzon Operations, Attorney Rolando Samo, Senior Vice President for Operations, Attorney Junefe Payot, Executive Vice President, representatives from the Office of the President, and Strategic Communications. We'd also like to acknowledge the presence of the officers and staff members of the Municipal Government of Jones, Isabela, especially Municipal Administrator Renato Ferrer and his team, and all the personnel of the Municipal Mayor of Jones, and also the Vice Mayor of Jones, Isabela, Vice Mayor Gumpal. We would also like to acknowledge the presence of the members of Jones Homeowners Association who are present today. And last but definitely not the least, all those who are with us tuned in live at our official Facebook page, SHFC-PH. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat at nagpapasalamat po kami sa walang sawa po ninyong pagsuporta sa amin. At syempre, hindi po natin makakalimutan. We would like to acknowledge the presence of our dear ASEC, Leira Buwan. Maraming pong salamat for ushering this event. And now, let us proceed to the next part of our program. To introduce our first speaker, I'd like to call in Mr. Donny Castillo of the Strategic Communications Division of Social Housing Finance Corporation to introduce our speaker.
Good morning, Arian. Good morning, everyone. My name is Donny Castillo of the Strategic Communications Division, representing in SHFC. Today's activity is known for his vast experience in legal practice, social development work, and housing. Without further ado, I present to you Atty. Junefe Payot, the Executive Vice President of the Social Housing Finance Corporation.
Kaagapay ng komunidad sa maginhawa, mamumuhay, ito ang nais ng SHFC sa inyo, mga buhay.
Okay na po? Okay. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Good morning, everyone. Especially po kay ASEC Buwan. She is one of our staunchest supporters. No? Siya po ang isa sa mga pinakamasipag na ASEC po ng Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development. And we have working with her very closely, and she has been helping us promote the community mortgage program and other programs of SHFC. So good morning po, ASEC Clay, and thank you for all your assistance po. And also, we would like to say good morning to Mayor Leticia. At sa lahat po ng mga officers po ng Municipality of Jones, pati na po sa ating Vice Mayor. No? And also, good morning sa lahat ng mga officers po ng SHFC, lalong-lalo na sa ating VP, si VP Jones, at yung other officers of SHFC at lahat po ng mga nag-organisa nitong MOU signing, pati na po sa part ng LGU. So I'm very happy to be here in behalf of our president. He is working right now. He has a very urgent task or meeting that he had to go to, which is related po sa work po ng SHFC. So I am now very pleased. Ikinagagalak ko po na ang local government ng Jones is very serious about addressing homelessness among its people. Ang adequate housing po ay isang we call it a right that we must uphold. Ang Pilipinas po ay signatory sa ICESCR or the International Covenant on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights. At kasama po sa mga rights doon ang right to adequate housing. At yan din po ang isinusulong ng DSUD through our balay approach, meaning building adequate, livable, affordable, and inclusive Filipino communities. Okay? Yan po ang sinsulong ng ating DSUD, kasama po ang ating Secretary Del Rosario at katulong niya nga po si ASEC Lay doon po sa DSUD. And like I said, this is a very important right that we must uphold. especially at this time when we have COVID. Ang adequate housing po ay makakatulong sa pagpuksa at pag-prevent po ng mga pandemic katulad ng COVID. Sa tingin ko po, hindi ito ang huling pandemic na mararanasan natin. I'm sure meron pa pong mga dadating na mga sakit or mga pandemic at kailangan po nating maging handa. At ang pagbibigay po ng adequate housing, adequate and affordable housing ay isang pangmatagalang solusyon po sa problema ng mga pandemic. Kung sapat po ang espasyo ng mga bahay, meron po tayong social distancing. Kung malinis po ang site, yung lugar, yung neighborhood, maiiwasan po ang mga sakit. Kasi right now, may mga lungsod po tayo na congested, kaya mahirap mag-social distancing yung mga households. Kaya po mabilis ang pag-transmit ng COVID. So we believe that the provision of adequate housing will enhance or improve the health of our constituents, lalong-lalo na po ang mahihirap na mga kababayan natin. Under the UDHA and the Local Government Code, ang mga LGUs po ang frontliners sa pag-provide ng adequate housing. So ikinagagalak ko po na seryoso po ang ating Mayora Leticia sa kanyang pagsusumikap na mabigyan po ng adequate housing ang kanyang mga constituents sa Jones. So nakita ko po kanina yung video sa Jonesville, maganda po siya. We hope that it will just be a start. Nakita ko po na meron po siyang loft. That has been the approach of SHFC because precisely we want to ensure that there is adequate space, okay, for a family in our housing units. At ito din po ay climate change resilient, kasi pag bumaha po, meron po tayong loft na mapupuntahan or maaakyatan. So these are things that we really consider in SHFC. So we hope that this project sa Jonesville will just be a start. There will be more projects that we will be working on as partners at makakaasa po kayo na ibibigay ng SHFC ang buong puso namin at buong lakas namin upang po magtagumpay po tayo sa ating adhikain na mabigyan ng sapat na bahay ang ating mga constituents sa Jones. And I'm sure that we will succeed in this partnership, lalong-lalo na po dahil ang pangalan po ng aming VP ay Jones din, So LGU-Jones, and then we have our VP si Jones po. Siya po ang bahala sa atin. At kung meron po kayong gustong idulog sa akin at sa aming president, you can always also consult with us directly for advice. So muli po, magandang umaga at thank you po Asik Clay at kay Mayora at sa lahat po ng mga opisyales ng LGU ng Jones. Thank you po.
Maraming pong salamat, Attorney Junefe Payot, for that very inspiring opening remarks. Naway ang mga pangarap ng parehong partido ng LGU-Jones at syempre ng SHFC ay matupad sa pamamagitan nitong Memorandum of Understanding na pipirmahan natin ngayong araw na ito. Anyway, naghanda Maraming pong salamat, Attorney June, sa inyong binahagi po sa amin at naway lahat ng pangarap ng both parties ng LGU-Jones Isabela at ng SHFC ay matupad sa pamamagitan po ng ating pagpirma ng Memorandum of Understanding. At ngayon, nakikita po natin sa ating screen, LGU-Jones has prepared a special number for us, and to give light to this celebration, let us welcome the JRS Dance Troupe from Jones Isabela for a surprise dance number. Maraming pong salamat for that beautiful performance. So pinakita So pinakita ng ating mga kababayan sa Jones Isabela how talented, how truly talented they are. So anyway, hindi na natin patatagalin upang ipakilala ang ina ng bayan ng Jones Isabela. I'd like to call in Mr. Royce Dale T. Rumbawa from the Office of the Mayor to introduce our next speaker.
The Honorable Leticia Sebastian has established her political career in this. She taught at the Jones Rural School. It was there that Jones Rural School for 11 years. After her teaching career, before coming to the LGU, she went also in the farming, so she experienced planting. LDS was appointed as municipal councilor for 2 years, from May 22, 2002 to June 30, 2004. Then she ran for vice mayor on 2004. LDS then served as a vice mayor, ran unopposed on her last 2 terms, thus completing her 3 terms as vice mayor. She adhered to the principle politics means humility and willingness to serve. During her stint as vice mayor, she was elected as provincial and regional treasurer of the Vice Mayor's League of the Philippines. Came election May 2013, ran for the highest position in the municipality, and eventually elected and was proclaimed on July 1, 2013. The first elected lady mayor of Jones. Her service is focused more in infrastructures, farm to market growth, school buildings, and the likes. As proved in calendar 2018-2019, completed, improved, and connected a total of 90.10 kilometers road from north to south, east to west. A confirmation of the firm commitment to the people, the attainment of economic and quality of life of the constituents. The authority emanates with the bounds of participatory governance, with sincere passion for the community, being to the bottom right, LTS Leticia Sebastian, LTS lahat tayo sasakay. Now on her last term, improvement resumes. Construction of more school buildings, drainage canals, upgraded public market road connections. And now, through the Office of the Social Housing Finance Corporation, another milestone in development shall rise. The construction of 1,166 housing units in Barangay Payat and Barangay San Isidro. The municipality of Jones is indeed very lucky to be a recipient of such a huge project like this, and much more with our local chief executive, that on our last term, a project will be started and be completed as soon as. It only shows and evidences that the people of Jones are more than satisfied with the performance of our good mayor. Ladies and gentlemen, the local chief executive of our beloved municipality, Jones Isabela, the Honorable Leticia Sebastian.
Lagi po kasama ito. Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Pag-agawin ay amin ako. First of all, thank you, Pastor, for coming and for this prayer. Welcome na welcome. Ako po ay mag-benefit ng dalawang tema. Siguro welcome. Wala pang nag-welcome at magpasalamat. Welcome po kayo, mga bisita, mga kaibigan, at lahat ng gusto narito. Salamat po sa inyong pagdalo. Alam po ninyo, di kasabihan na pag ganitong programa, ang pinakamahalagang regalo sa atin ay ang inyong quality time and presence. Yun po ang pinakamahalaga sa akin. At ako ay nasisiyahan, dumating po kayo lahat, lalo-lalo na si Ma'am Gay, at si Sir Atty, ay yung grupo ni Engineer Sherry. Pero talaga rito siya, dapat sana yung siguro binabati. At nasisiyahan din po ako at narito po ang ating Vice Mayor and members na todo suporta. Wala po akong pinakiusap na request sa kanila na hindi po nila pinirmahan. Palakpakan po natin ang ating mga. Kasi po, kung hindi sila, hindi tutuloy ito. Siyempre, authorizing the mayor to enter into a memorandum of understanding. Thank you. Alam niyo po, since I was a public servant, it is my cherished dream to provide decent and affordable process to my constituents. And this time, that dream will be a reality. After signing the memorandum of understanding, 1,116 houses will be built here in our municipality at Payat. Pangalawa po ang Payat sa pagdating po sa Diyos, Telebubon, and Payat. At sa ganitong pagkakataon, napatunayan ko po na napakasarap ng mangarap. Libre pala ang mangarap. Matutuwa ka, maliligayahan ka pag mangarap ka. Kasi ngayon, matutupad yung ating pangarap. Sa pamagitan ng mga bisita natin ngayon, lalo-lalo na si Atty at ang ating presidente, si Atty. Kaagapay. Dahil sa pagkakataon po ito, magkakaroon ng maraming trabaho ang ating mga kababayan, lalo-lalo na ngayon. Jobs will be given to carpenters, laborers, kasi dito napakaraming laborers. Dumalayo po carpentero, dumalayo po sila sa Mindanao. Kaya ngayon, sila ang local stranded individuals na dinarating ngayon. Pero ikakasaka i-request ngayon, Lord, paano natin mga dumating na carpentero, laborers, hindi naman ang tiyak may housing. Yun ang sagot, ano? Kaya napakabuti po itong project na ito. Alam niyo po, i-promote housing project is situated and is prepared for an agricultural and industrial development. After the housing, this was visited by the DPWA. This will be an access road going to Cagayan province. Pasig, Itiague, Alicia, Kawayan, Ilagan, at po ng mga probinsya sa North, bayan ng Norte, parating po sa Tumiagaraw. Kaya hindi lang po ito magbubos ng economic development natin sa mga iba't ibang bayan, kundi sa lahat-lahat po na tao ay magkakaroon ng mga trabaho. Kasi kung ang isang daan ay laging nadadaanan, magkakaroon ng mga chance ang mga kabayan natin para magtinda-tinda, sa mga lutong ulam, kung ano dyan sa tabi-tabi. Kaya napakabuti po, napakaganda po ang ating project. So we are very grateful to the social housing program corporation in choosing the municipality of Jones for one of their pilot projects. Thank you, Atty. and Sir Anthony, for giving us this program. At sana po, after the MOU signing, andito po kayo, talagang trabaho na gagawin namin. Sana po, full support po ang gawin nyo sa amin pagpa-implement ng program. And may I especially mention here, Engineer Service. Alam niyo po, si Engineer Service is from John. Kaya ako sa kanya, na namin ni Gaylord, si Vice Mayor Gaylord, napakasarap natin na naman kasi talagang hindi pa nawala sa kanya yung I love John. Yung dugo ng John. So, in behalf of the people of Jones, thank you. Wala po akong masasabi kundi salamat po at sana po ay maging matagumpay ang ating partnership. Thank you, Ma'am Lay. Thank you, Sir Anthony, and to the group of serving the uplift construction. Hindi ko pa sila masyado. Thank you, sir. Sir, yan. Ang tawag namin sa kanya, Dr. Jones. Sige po, maraming salamat po.
Maraming pong salamat, Mayora. Thank you very much, Mayor Sebastian. Your speech will serve as a beautiful reminder to us all that we do what we do because of the support we get from local chief executives like you. Anyway, meron pang isang sayaw na gagawin ng ating LGU Dance Troupe. Pasalubungan po natin ng palakpakan muli ang LGU Dance Troupe. Maraming pong salamat. We will now proceed to the much-awaited highlight of the day, the much-awaited signing ceremony. While our dear Executive Vice President, Attorney Junefe Payot, Honorable Mayor Sebastian, and their respective witnesses are signing the Memorandum of Understanding between SHFC and the Municipal Government of Jones Isabela, we will be reading some of the important highlights of the MOU. In part, through this Memorandum of Understanding, the Municipal Government of Jones commits to act as CMP partner of SHFC and implement the latter social housing programs in the Municipal Government of Jones Isabela such as but not limited to CMP and its modalities, including LGU-initiated, vertical housing, turnkey, industrial workers, mixed use, sectoral, farm lot, and culturally sensitive, or whichever is applicable for the project. Identify a pilot project for socialized housing to be financed by SHFC within 12 months from the signing of this memorandum of understanding, either through land financing, LGU-initiated, vertical housing, farm lot, and sectoral housing. Provide technical assistance to community association in the subdivision of the property, including the conduct of reblocking and implementation of the substitution plan, and provide protection measure to benefit communities living along critical areas if necessary. Support the community associations in the upgrading of their communities, including providing access to livelihood and basic services and facilities. As for Social Housing Finance Corporation, we are committed to assist the LGU in their constituents by financing LGU-Jones socialized housing projects, project initiatives such as lot acquisition, site development, and house construction, subject to SHFC's applicable guidelines, rules and regulations, and budgetary capacity. Make sure SHFC personnel assist in project development of housing programs in the municipality of Jones. Liaise with other government agencies to expedite the documentation, processing, and requirements during the implementation period. Conduct briefing and orientation in the municipality of Jones regarding programs of SHFC and typical community upgrading strategy. So those are just a few of the things that both parties has just committed by signing this memorandum of understanding. Maraming pong salamat. So while we are waiting for these documents to finally be signed by both parties, hintayin po natin sila. Maraming pong salamat for making this event possible. Maraming pong salamat sa lahat ng nag-perform ngayong araw na ito. Maraming pong salamat for making this activity possible. Thank you very much po, Attorney June, for being with us despite of the urgent notice po na binigay sa atin ni Attorney Cabling. Thank you very much po for being here with us. Maraming pong salamat, Asek Lay, Labo 1. We will be hearing from her later. At sana po matupad po ang ating mga pangarap. Siyempre, pangarap ng LGU-Jones Isabela sa kanilang constituents. Hindi po matutupad ito kung wala po siyempre ang eagerness at ang kagustuhan po ng ating punong bayan na gawin po ito para sa atin. Maraming pong salamat and congratulations once again sa both parties, sa SHFC and sa LGU-Jones Isabela. So, all right. So I believe all the documents has already been signed. So may I request everybody, particularly the principals, to please raise the documents for our photo opportunity. So the MOU between SHFC and LGU-Jones Isabela has finally been signed. Congratulations, SHFC, once again. And LGU-Jones Isabela, we are so excited. We are very much excited and so looking forward to what it'll bring to our home partners. So palakpakan naman po natin yung lahat ng parties. Ayan. Kahit po wala kami masyadong naririnig dito from Jones Isabela. Ayan. So naniniwala po kami, very happening na yung nangyayari dyan, ano? So congratulations once again. So let's just take a photo po. Quick photo opportunity. Yan. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much po for the photos. Okay. So This day is marked a very special day because of the support given to us by the Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development, the mother agency of all key shelter agencies in the country. We are so honored and privileged that this event is ushered by one of the most supportive, nabanggit yan ni Atty. June kanina, pinaka-supportive, pinaka-masipag na government officials who supports us all the time. And with us today, to give her special message to everyone, may I call in and let us all give a big round of applause to Assistant Secretary Sarah Moore.
Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Okay pa rin po ba kayo? Masaya po ba kayo? Masaya. Magtaas na kamay ang masaya. Ako po sobrang saya po. Sobrang saya dahil natuntun ko ang isang lugar na akala ko imposibleng matuntun. Ngunit sa isang igla, una't pangalawang pagkakataon. Pangatlong pagkakataon ay nakita ko yung pagandahan ng Jones Isabela to our mayor. LTS, Leticia Sebastian. I'll tell you more about that kung bakit kami napunta rito. After this acknowledgement dahil baka hindi na ako makabalik dito pag hindi ko pinasalamatan. Thank you so much to our provincial governor. Alam ko, nakikinig siya. On the way na siya. Honorable Rodolfo Albano III. Oh, thank you so much. And of course, ang parating na kapartner niya, the Honorable Faustino B., the provincial vice governor. And Honorable Alicia Shinatan, ang ating congresswoman for the Legislative District of Isabela. Honorable Alan T. of LPGLA Party List Representative. Honorable Clifford Raspado, Board Member 4th Legislative District of Isabela. And the Honorable Abigail Staplet, Board Member 4th District of Isabela. Of course, ang ating Vice Mayor ng Jones, Vice Mayor Dumba. Thank you so much, guys. Napakabagpata ng mga tao dito. And our SB members, ang ating mga councilors, thank you so much. Nakikita ko you are really a instrument na magagamit with our project. And ang ating mayora, sabi nga niya kanina na nag-joke pa. Maliit daw siya kasi kanya kailangan tumutong. Mayora, it is not the height that counts. You are small but your heart is so big enough that your constituents ay hindi mo pinababayaan. Truly, your gold heart, the golden heart mo, will push it through para lahat ng tao ay sasagana dito sa munisipyo ng Jones. Thank you so much, Mayora. And of course, the number one most important person sa hanay ng Homeowners Association ng Jonesville, Mr. Renato Felipe Jr. Mr. Renato, hello po sa inyo. Huwag po kayong mawawala dahil kayo ang bunay ng ating proyekto. Isa po kayo sa magiging nanay. And of course, kung kayo ay hanay, eto siguro haligi. Dahil siya ang gagawa ng mga napakagandang units at bahay ng ating mga beneficiaries. President ng Uplift Construction and Development Corporation, Marvin and Cabo. Sir, thank you so much. And ang tabo po na to ay sa ayon sa gusto niyo. Hindi lang siya kapangalan ng inyong munisipyo, ngunit siya ang isang sa ayon sa gusto niyo makikita ninyo. Dahil siya ang tinubod. Siya magiging kaakbayan, ka-partner natin through Social Housing Finance Corporation, ang SHFC, masipag. Wala rin kapaguran. Nagtututang po kami. Wala rin kami kapaguran. Dahil sa walang kapaguran, ang ating mga mission, ang ating mga dasal, yung mga bibigay natin sa ating mga kababayan, kabahay, ay magiging katotohanan. No other than the Vice President. Sabi nila, Tom Jones. Jones Thomas. Ayan. Bibi, alam mo na, Jones ang ating kinalaman niyan. No? Hindi lang Jones Thomas ang pangalan mo, may munisipyo ka pa rin pala. And kidding aside, dito po sa area na to si Tom Jones, what we call him, ay saludo po ako sa inyo. Dahil hindi po kami magiging masipag kung hindi kayo masipag. Ano po? And of course, kung meron po kaming departamento sa central office, at ang region namin dapat ay nandito rin. Dahil siya rin po ay makikita nyo from time to time ang aming Director Grace De Vera. Ma'am, thank you so much. Together ang pag-aaring yan. Thank you, Mama. And of course, our SHFC, Social Housing Finance Corporation President, that he never tired of seeing the needs of our fellow Filipino families who are really in need of housing, houses, units, community. Ito po ay ang aking partner pagka lumalabas kami. The President, no other than the SHFC President, Atty. Kaagapay. Thank you so much, Atty. I know you are with us right now. And I would like to acknowledge also the Vice President of the Social Housing Finance Corporation, Atty. Payot. Thank you so much, Atty. Nakakabay. And in behalf of our Secretary, the first ever Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development Secretary, Ed Del Rosario. Siya po ang namumuno sa bahay right now kung saan one half pa lang ang departamento. Bakit po kami nandito? SB, you will play a big role dito sa ating mission. This is our mission from the national government papunta po sa LGU. Actually, hindi po kayo makikita kung hindi nagtsaga si Mayorang puntahan kami sa Manila. And mind you, balikan siya. Just to meet us and ask kung anong meron sa larangan ng paghahan. And she is really a person na tinitingnan kung ano ang kailangan ng Jones Municipality sa larangan ng kailangan ng kanyang mga sinasakupan. At ang aming Chief of Staff, Anthony Astillero, Engineer, tayo ka, ayan. Siya po ang nag-introduce sa akin kay Mayora. Nung sinabi niya, galing pa ng Isabela, sabi ko, ang layo naman. Nung nakita ko nga, si Mayora, sabi ko, Mayora, kailan po kayo babalik ng Isabela? Balikan lang po kami. Alam niyo po, it is not really, hindi po nakakatuwa ang bumiyahe ng 12 oras na hindi mo alam ang puwet mo nasa kaliwa o nasa kanan. Hindi po namin alam kung kailan kami darating dahil ang estimated namin 8 hours. Habang hindi pa namin natutuntun ang Isabela. Ano po? Hindi po namin alam kung ano kakainin namin sa sasakyan dahil sobrang init. Sobrang haba ng binagyahe. At pagtingin ko sa schedule, sobrang super haba-haba ng mga meetings at mga courtesy call. I don't mind and I don't care because if this is my mission, so let it be. Hindi ko po iintalin ang ating hapdik sa kwet dahil we are not playing around. Ito po pabahay ang kinilan ninyo. Bilisan ninyo. 2021 budget deliberation na. Ubusin na natin na 2020. Bibigay na po natin ang mga pabahay sa ating mga tao. Ang sinasabi po ng ating Pangulo, Duterte, sabi ni Tatay Digong, people in the housing, people in the government, ang lupa na para sa tao at ang bahay na matiwasay ay dapat ibigay para sa tao, ay para sa tao. So we are only playing as an instrument. Kayo po nakaupo dyan. From the Mayor, Vice Mayor, SD, kayo po, the Homeowners Association and Contractor, together with our Department and Social Housing Corporation, we will play a big role to give hope to the hopeless families. Yung iba po, pag sinabi mong pabahay, MSA ba yan? Social housing finance, hindi yan totoo. Ang pabahay, sinasabi nila ang pabahay before, bahay daw ng animales, bahay daw ng baboy, bahay daw ng anything. Hindi po siya pwedeng tirahan ng tao. Bakit? Kasi ang sinasabi before po kasi, we are not really, hindi ko namin sinasabi ang mga pabahay before ay pangit. Siguro po hindi lang na-process na maayos. Pero right now, with social housing finance and department, i-monitor po natin na ang bahay ay livable, affordable para sa tao, kung saan may kuryente, mayroong tubig, hindi siya napakasikip. Ang mga pabahay before, pagpasok mo, isang step, palabas ka na sa kabilang pinto, isang step, nasa living room ka na, isang step, nasa kusina ka na. Bahay po ba yun? Hindi po bahay yun. Ang bahay ay dapat matiwasay na kung saan ibibigay natin para sa pamilya at ang pamilya sila na that we call them yung bahay na binigay natin. Sila na po ang gagawa at mag-construct ng sinasabi natin home. Paano po natin ibibigay yung pabahay at paano nila ma-establish ang kanilang pamilya? Masasabing home of their own. Kung ang square meter ay 22 square meter. Ano, matutulog na kayo? Hindi po gano'n ang ating vision. Again po, hindi ko na pahahabain. Isang minuto na lang at isang oras. Napakasaya ko at hindi ko ito ang unang punta ko dito. Ma'am Grace, this will not be our first. Tingin ko, atalo tayo dito dahil I'm seeing the realidad. Wala pa pong massive pabahay dito. Tayo na po ang mag-uumpisa ng matiwasay na pabahay dito sa Isabela. At mauuna tayo dito sa Jones, Isabela. So again po, with the governance po ng ating Honorable Governor Rodolfo Albano, ang pabahay dito sa Isabela pamumuno dito sa Jones Municipality, lahat tayo ay sasagana sa pamamagitan ng puso ni Mayora at ni Vice Mayor kung saan andyan lang po kami at gagabay sa ating mga misyon. Maraming salamat. Thank you so much. God bless us all. Thank you.
Maraming pong salamat, Ate Clay. Thank you very much po for really showing us your support, your full support as always. So lagi naming nakakasama yan si Ate Clay sa ating mga lakad, lalong-lalo na sa Norte. Ang pagmamahal niyan sa Norte ay talagang makikita mo, very obvious. And she truly inspires us para mas magsilbi pa ng mas maigi at mas marami sa ating mga kababayan. Anyway, so we have come to the end of our MOU signing ceremony. But before we finally end this, may we request all those who are with us, sali naman daw po kami, who are with us in the Zoom video conference to switch on your videos for another photo opportunity kasama ng mga kasamahan po natin dyan sa Jones Isabela. Paki-switch on po natin ang ating mga videos para po magkasama-sama naman po tayo sa isang maliit na screen. Yan. So, ayan. So, smile everybody for our photo ops. Ayan. So, everybody's here. All right. Okay na po tayo? So, we have come to an end of our MOU signing ceremony. Sad man kami dahil hindi namin alam kung kailan namin kayo makikita, but we are so proud of what we have achieved today. And again, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much, Attorney Junefe Payot. Thank you very much, Mayor Sebastian, and the witnesses. Thank you very much, Ate Clay. Thank you very much sa lahat-lahat ng sumuporta sa atin to make this MOU signing ceremony virtually possible. And again, maraming pong salamat sa muling pakikiisa sa amin, mga ka-SHFC. Again, I am Rose Arian Rojas of the Partner Relations Division. Nagpapaalala sa atin na ang SHFC ay mananatili pong kaagapay ninyong lahat sa panahon ng COVID-19. Again, God bless us all, God bless everyone, and mag-ingat po kayo on your way home. God bless. Thank you very much.